Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a hardcore tornado tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from Des Moines, Iowa, he weighs in tonight at 242 pounds, Arthur Morgan. Well, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. All the build-up is done. It's going to come down to this match. The question is, can Arthur Morgan and his partner Homer Simpson rid the world of the Van der Linde gang once and for all? Or will Dutch Van der Linde and Uncle come out with a master plan and reign victorious and continue the reign of dominance on the PGW channel? We're a few short moments away from finding out. Arthur Morgan certainly looks ready for combat here. The question is, can he deliver the goods, and can this man do the same he's about to make his way to the ring? And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his tag team partner. He hails from Springfield. He weighs in tonight at 278 pounds, and he is the current non-wrestlers champion, Homer J. Simpson. There's been no title defenses for Homer J. Simpson for quite a while, and that is because title matches have had to take a back seat, focused on one thing, and that is to destroy Dutch Van der Linde and all of his merry men. Well, him and Arthur Morgan got rid of 3 of them a few nights ago. Only 2 men remain, Dutch Van der Linde and Uncle. The final showdown here. Homer Simpson's going to be hoping he can rid the world of the Van der Linde gang once and for all. He's had a real rough ride of it the past couple of months. Bart Simpson still out of action after being attacked backstage by members of the Van der Linde gang. Homer Simpson has had his world turned upside down by an unlikely ally in Arthur Morgan coming to his aid, and these 2 men have been like a well-oiled machine, have been absolutely dominant. Homer Simpson getting a great ovation as always, and hopefully it'll be business as normal, but he needs to win this match. These 2 men stand in his way. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents. Representing the Van der Linde gang, they weigh in tonight at a combined weight of 450 pounds, the team of Uncle and Dutch Van der Linde. Well, Dutch Van der Linde, the shock of his life. He thought he was going to destroy the Simpson family and Homer Simpson once and for all. He could very well have done that, but only one thing stopped that plan from coming to fruition, and that was the re-emergence, the resurrection of Arthur Morgan, a man we presume was dead. We presumed he died in 1899. That wasn't the case. Back here in the wrestling ring, Arthur Morgan may prevent Dutch Van der Linde's reign of dominance here. But you've got to believe Dutch Van der Linde has a plan up his sleeve. One thing is for sure, a hardcore tornado tag team match. It's going to be absolute carnage. And remember, no one has to tag out. There's no legal men, no countouts, no disqualification by any means necessary. Pin and a member of the opposing team or make them submit to win the match here. And look at Homer Simpson, he's going after both men. I'm going to do my best to call this action, but when you've got 4 men fighting at the same time, it's really hard to keep up. And look at Uncle now taking Arthur Morgan down with heavy punches, while Homer Simpson with a leg lock on Dutch Van der Linde. The Van der Linde gang could come undone here, as look at that, Arthur Morgan knocking Uncle to the outside, as Dutch at the mercy of Homer Simpson with that leg lock. Homer Simpson now sends Dutch Van der Linde to the corner. Look at this, perches him on the top rope, going for a big move as Arthur Morgan punching Uncle, and big time back suplex off the top rope by Homer Simpson. And thus far, Simpson and Morgan seeming to be a very effective team, as they were in the previous match. Certainly an unorthodox pairing, but they seem to work very well together. And Dutch Van der Linde taking a beating here from Homer Simpson. Simpson relentless in this match, a burning desire. As now Arthur Morgan coming in with a steel chair. But look at that, tries to nail Van der Linde. Van der Linde fleeing to the outside. Oh, but now look at this, Uncle coming in with a steel chair and nails Homer Simpson right across the face. Remember, anything goes. Look at Dutch van der Linde with a 2x4, Morgan with a steel chair, both men swinging those weapons. Morgan trying to interrupt there. Look at this! Dutch van der Linde swinging the 2x4, getting Uncle by mistake. Well, if this is Dutch's master plan, it's not going to plan, that's for sure. The van der Linde gang getting absolutely destroyed here. And look at that swing in the chair, nailing Dutch van der Linde. Uncle tries to retaliate. Homer Simpson nailing him. This man is on fire, the non-wrestlers champion. Homer Simpson perhaps more aggressive than we've ever seen him before. But he's got plenty of reasons to be aggressive against these two men. Two men that tried to end his career. And now look at this, nailing Uncle right in the head with that steel chair. Now shots to the spine. That's not going to help the alleged lumbago, that's for sure. And look at Dutch on the outside. He's got a ring bell though. Homer Simpson tries nailing him. Dutch nailing him. My God, it's too much. It's too thick and fast, this action. Dutch van der Linde tried nailing Arthur Morgan with that ring bell. But Homer Simpson hitting him with a steel chair. Now the cover by Arthur Morgan. Lateral press. Shoulders down. And my God, very, very close. But Uncle breaking up that pinfall attempt. With a leg drop and now getting nailed with a ring bell by Homer Simpson. Busted wide open his Uncle. And now thrown to the outside. Oh my God, no. Morgan tried hitting Dutch van der Linde. Van der Linde ducking out of the way and nailing Homer Simpson with a ring bell. All out war here. Now van der Linde with that 2x4. Arthur Morgan nailing him right in the head with that ring bell. Van der Linde certainly got his bell rung with that. And now Arthur Morgan and Homer Simpson victorious in spectacular fashion. What a dominant win for those two men.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the team of Arthur Morgan and Homer J. Simpson.
My God, what the hell is going on? These two men celebrating a victory and Arthur Morgan out of the blue. He's attacking Homer Simpson. What the hell has got into him? Why the hell is Morgan attacking Simpson? Tries the spinebuster, Simpson reversing. Homer Simpson looks to be in disbelief, as are we. What the hell is Arthur Morgan playing at here? Why would Arthur Morgan attack Homer Simpson after they both disposed of the van der Linde gang? I can only think of one possible reason. And maybe that is that Arthur Morgan wants to get his hands on that non-wrestlers championship. Tries the elbow off the top. Homer Simpson reversing it. He must be in a state of shock though. This man was on his side only 30 seconds ago. And now trying to launch an attack against the non-wrestlers champion. Simpson sends him into the corner. Tries a clothesline. Morgan sticking the elbow up. And that's got to be it. Surely Arthur Morgan. Maybe he had two goals in mind. One of them was to destroy the van der Linde gang. And maybe the other was to get a shot at the non-wrestlers champion. He's got Homer Simpson's attention now as he goes for the bulldog out of the corner. Arthur Morgan sending a message here to Homer Simpson. Simpson back on his feet though. A tough man is Homer Simpson. And the stunner by Arthur Morgan. A lot of questions need to be answered here. If you want some great created wrestlers in your game, but without going through the lengthy process of creating them yourself, well, I can help you out with that. If you play on PS2 or PS2 emulator, I can create just for you a custom save data file and preload it with up to 30 created wrestlers that you have chosen. If you're interested, send me an email at pastgengamingemail@gmail.com. My email is linked on the main channel page, and I can also do this for the PSP, but on PSP I can only do save files for the European version of the game.